I just ignore them. Attah-Kyea, can I respond or no? Why I'm not going to respond to Attah-Kyea? I say, even President Akufo-Addo kura odidi na tem.
Na matete nsem bi na ye mesere. Obi se o sika pa. Sika nko a. Eye dan na pa grant. Ebu sika no. Na ye di tumi ni ko hye dan kwansa. Efi se empani mu no, eni nyansa mu no, enye sika nko a.
Heathrow Airport say he is not fit to be president. Heathrow Airport. And that time, Akufo-Addo won.
Obi say na no oya pa. Okasa. Motherfucker. Mate sa asem no. Motherfucker. Unim and this is oh try motherfucker.
Dina mwa say when ya kukudro na FAD Akufo-Addo ye the minister okoje. Yeah. But this time first me kwaya anka me faso waka no.
We any ensembia obabete presidential ideas ura Kennedy wa hina Agyapong wo abusian relax na enjoy this particular interview or grantee K-Lover Media Lovers TV Africa and you didn't come on comment section wo but more than subscribe so you new to the platform one asaba me tell besides so here ideas sekita Kennedy wa hina Agyapong wa the 31st day of January 2026 or no and I'm penny for the be no ana. What did you
Robber na udua from Takwa Elembele say Axim a hunter Eba Mpoho near Yina udua robber. My sister, robber. Ibe timidi ayi nyoma bako 40,000. 40,000. In nyoma robber na mudua waha. But there's not a single factory in the Western region. In the Mintiasi, Robert Mudia. If there's no production, say, you're processing rubber into ties, you're processing rubber into plastics. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's the name we in our okay.
Go back to the leadership bit that as you were talking about the leadership aspect. Let's talk about that one.
Yeah.
What about leadership?
You know the problem you have in Western region. You don't have leaders. I'm sorry, I have to tell you.
We don't?
No, at all.
How?
Yeah, because so we a leader, and can you take advantage of in your ma ewaha? Now what to me? I'm marketing region, you know. At the investors about region. And what are your leaders here doing? What are they doing? I want to know. I will tell you the truth. But I tell you the truth. So, madam, Upam a chance to be the leader of this country. Western region. Industries are about Western region. You have no idea. Like Kube, for instance, Kube. Idria from Jomoro, Elembere, Axim, Eba, a hunter, Bebia Unyakubi. Coconut husk, 1. Afron, Nyan hard, Edia Chaco. 2. Coconut husk, Edia ropes. 3. Coconut husk, Edia fertilizer. Now, a year organic intino, never in papa. America. 10 pounds of coconut husk. A year, $15.99. Into 1 pound of coconut husk. A year, $1.60. What do you mean? Only do imri.
Mushrooms.
Yes, mushrooms. What do you rubber? See it for yourself.
Okay, so it's processed into cocoa coir, and then it's an excellent material for mushroom cultivation because it retains the moisture whilst allowing for good airflow, and it's less prone to contamination compared to other substrates.
Into leader, leader. Men can be any massive, but besides that. kube na ankasa. Kube na ankasa. Yɛde cooking oil. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, the oil, baby oil, me ema, yamade farm trim, and yina. Yentiminya, one factory, Krawaha. Why you don't have leaders? And I say, we have Nigerians bringing fleet of trucks from Nigeria to come and buy coconut from Western region. And no leader in this region has questions. Nalatafono, Kubenu, Ombetra, Omriyade. If we begin to ask questions like that, we find solutions. Because it creates awareness. Alatafo the way. Alatafo be took bewa. Last week I was in Abuja. Me call breakfast bar, complimentary coconut and cinnamon balls. What do you read? Baby over here, Nigeria, Lekki. Omna beto kube waha. Ebi akoye se eni omawi. Now, the youth of this country, yes, Omunya Jumanye, Western region, Kube, yeah, we coconut juice from Thailand. We coconut and pineapple juice imported from Holland. We sparkling wine, coconut and pineapple wine.
Wow.
Right? Get the coconut, flour, coconut flour. Do you have leaders in this region? Do you? And businessmen are also not taking advantage because we've not created the awareness. Now I'm creating the awareness for you to see, say, Western region, you are endowed with so many things. I don't see why there should be unemployment in this. This is coconut flour. Now, coconut sugar, may they call around so no asan. Coconut, sugar. Now you are getting my question. Say we don't have leaders in this region.
I think we have leaders, but maybe we need to do more.
You see, you take a title, say we a leader. A leader should be able to give direction. A leader should live that exemplary life. A say, or a leader, or a creative. He has the creative mind. And yes, I will a minister, not anyone. You don't give a thought, say, I'm ranting in my bower. A dear human, you bet in a yamo, right? Mean free. But from February, I have a businessman. We are going to build ships. Takoradi. He needs only 50 acres.
Build ships?
Yes. Check the company. ARIES. Aries. Check it for the credibility. Moment check him out. Let's show how many companies will design and build ships. All he needs is 50 acres at Takoradi port area to begin to build ships.
All right, that's a very good initiative or start for the Western region. Just so far, it's been 2 months ago for primaries. And how has campaign been in terms of delegate support?
I wanted to land. And
please do.
You see, I'm sharing my vision.
Please do.
Yeah, me walk as infos. My first time, me bar Tapran, the train. The train and the free asim for soup a babesi kwadukuru. What is happening today? First, there will be BBFM Express train express. It took from Takoradi there's 7 or 7:30. By 9, now a drew for soup. By 10:30, now a wakra. Enti utumi kodiga. Could do your business. Ewakra. That was Adi. Another one, a friend sleeper. Now, and also from Accra to Takoradi. A time express no Takoradi the Ebano, na Accra the Soba. Normally they meet at Attah-Kyea, big railway station. Look at the number of employment railways, a criteria. What is happening today? They call it central line. If I'm the president, Takoradi to Accra railway line, within 4 years it should be constructed. Because in your man, what the fat truck at the Accra, what the good train one is safe. I bet me arrival. In your man, now Temapo at Takoradi port, Egu. I would direct about 40% of all imported, to come to Takoradi port. The first year, if I'm the president of this country, I'll move Minister of Energy to Accra, Takoradi.
Western region.
Yeah. Why? Number 2 oil. Na gas. Anything related to a Western region. Why do we keep Minister of Energy congestion and walk Accra? Yeah. Me buy hotels, me cut rounds. Takoradi, there were a lot of hotels. But enipa maha, we are investment biya na egu. Uko other places are new buildings are eba. Takoradi, without due respect to you, with a new man, a war Takoradi, Nyankopon di Achem, Western region. This is not how Takoradi should be as the regional capital.
What are we not doing right?
What we are not doing right, and I say, we are always believing in theories. Motuma will be a yes one or Cabrofo. So, honorable Attah-Kyea, a classmate, Pano, the Chilean economics, law, Chilean literature. Asama Okoka and Ray say United Nations and Amokokande. So if you have these kind of people, Omo believe you say, Omo na Kosku, Omo Nyansa, they are not creative. They only read. They don't use this. What you say? Corn oil. I believe about 90% of Ghanaians import corn oil, and we import this from Canada. Why? So many things we can do. This is corn grits. And also import. Can't we do this here? This is what I'm talking about. So the problem is, we are not getting the basics right. This is soya beans. We don't have a single factory in the north. It produces soya milk. This is soya milk mixed with chocolate, imported from Holland. Why? When you import these things from Holland, only outside, you deny the youth employment. Because a factory where we are, 1 year before, but we have 50, and it trickled down to their family.
It's great employment.
Yes, this is what we are not getting. Tomatoes, juice, imported. All the 5 northern regions, water region, eastern region, they produce tomatoes in abundance. They don't get buyers, but we import this. Now you are getting me the problem we have. And we don't even believe in ourselves. We don't take risk. Because Ghana on the global market, they are not competitive. Because price, their finished products become so expensive. Well, Adiawe, baby foods. What is baby fee?
No.
What's a coupon? Yeah. 2 young men and my baby foods. Look at the package. How nice it is. These are the people we have to identify and help. Baby food. But the cost of production is high until we're boarding. How many people or mothers can afford 30 cedis. This. So we have to invest in them by giving them loans without interest. Because only India for a year, Lebanese, loan for 3% interest. Now you're Ghana for 35%. How are you going to compete? Now I catch him say, free zones. The woman in charge was so excited. The first time I was a Ghanaian, a own factory, free zones. Because we are foreigners. Because they get loans are a year cheaper compared to Yedi. No more Attah-Kyea out of business. This boy, if you help them, boys, they can do wonders. You have a Fekurani say, a wase krupon and umoti. And look at the package. If the price is right, they'll beat competition easily. So my imagine say, by February, I'll invest in their business.
Good.
So that cost of production ebe bafom.
Good.
No more to me and market it. Plantain chips.
No, we're packaging them.
Yes, plantain chips. Ghana Niba or a lecturer. Tea and we're packaging say. Only tea crow. Sobolo.
Hibiscus.
Yes. We are ready first. Now here the package, hibiscus tea, sobolo tea.
Okay.
You see, the women are doing so well in this country. We have to empower the women and they will do more. Right? Yam chips. We produce yam in abundance. It will maybe a Bayern Ebunu. Post-harvest losses here, $380 million a year. Meanwhile, you have 276 parliamentarians who speak English to go and approve a loan of $150 million. Now you get what is wrong with us. You get what Bayerna Hedria. I have a technology from Holland for about 20 years ago because a company called Grasso near the Bayere Koi and we test the experiment. Actually, say the same temperature only store potatoes for 8 months. Every day, potatoes. You can use the same technology
For yam.
Put things like this, chips. The machine. I will hear $20,000. Now you buy it to me go waste. Now you are getting what is wrong with us. We are not getting the basics right. And women have taken the lead. Yeah, apart from boys here, BBR, Ghana former, and we must take a lead. Because I want you to buy. You begin to create things yourself. Ne mano efie amuchiro wa e ma omuchiro omucha yani mema kwa ne ba ani adwane akotra bonte. So with yam chips you need a machine $20,000. Now you crack potato chips for all fast foods restaurant ever Ghana a crack potato chips. I'll ban importation of potato chips.
You ban importation?
I'll ban it, right? This is sweet potatoes made in Ghana. Made in Ghana. Why do we have to import? Those who are listening to me have started going into these businesses. All they need is we give them loans without interest to promote their businesses so that they can expand their businesses and employ Ghanaians. And again, cost of production will be reduced. I'm more competitive on the global market. This is the only way we have to go. This is the only way. So me call rounds now. This is what I'm showing to delegates. They need a leader who has a foresight This is Konkonte, how it has been packaged. A woman from Sogakope, and why are they doing? Or the yam now. This is yam flour. A woman organizer from Sogakope. Say yes, why should we be importing? Yeah. This is shower gel imported from Korea, but don't do a couture here.
Citrus.
Don't we have that here? Also, Wabo. But now, another interesting thing, right? Ghana Niba, Otitamale, Ashiba Company Limited, or the shea butter, I shower gel. These are the people we have to promote and stop importing. Sunflower. We only free Canada. Most of Ghana, they are free Ukraine and Russia, but we from Canada. Sunflower. Only one season because winter you can't grow sunflower. Ghana, but Biaya North, a bukeke is in the wild. Madam, there's something wrong with us, and it's all because of the leaders.
Meaning say you can't be a Becca, your time is also in Jinahon, Yenshe primaries in so far places that obviously how your expectations are Yenshe and so why.
So say there, I'll borrow Sir John's words. May his soul rest in peace. Also fear delegates. Fear delegates because wherever we've gone, it's been very exciting. But the D-Day
tells the story.
Right. If they bought your story or not. That is the question. So to be or not to be will be 31st January 2026. And yes, sir, and some places are Ukraine. Nanka omunye receptive. When I start talking and give examples now, who said their facial, a change. And feedback I get, say, okwa na a raising conversation. Because delegates in the some of the aspirants now you imagine so they'll buy them the D-Day. But I mean for a video so I catch room say a didida and yet a didiprecon. When the people come and give you big money for the D-Day and cannot assure your future, there I'm afraid. You have to believe in somebody. Why you be paying? I have created so many jobs. In Tibekacho said, Mayor, you have to believe in me. And the last time will be saying we lost miserably. What you say? Delegates no. Me, I'm a pragmatic guy, and therefore I'm using pragmatic approach to solve problems. I'm not going to use theory. We can all learn, chew, pass, and forget. This time, physical things, what you see and what you are capable of doing with it. Right? In Paul, I saw the palm plantation. More 2 factories near. But I bet you near Baku 61.
Yeah, 3 of them. Let's move on. Something different apart from the oil.
Soap. Now oil now can a woman you know. Esono abenwono ne awunya no. Abenwono no de fried oil. 2. 3. Abe husk. Mefino.
Like coconut husk. Yes.
It generates electricity.
Yeah.
Opa kokede factories no. They are not on national grid. They generate their own electricity. Agri. Adrengo. and also the year hair and a baby oil. Even pharmaceutical industries, they use a lot of it for surgeries. Tisania rubber gloves a show rubber so surgeries. Agree? There engine seats, car engine, the seats, agree. Agree. Oko India spa say no. And Oma ye it goes around the 980 yeah. By any BBA ya to.
Do you fear delegates?
Oh, yeah, you have to fear them.
You do fear delegates?
You see, you don't have to underestimate them, what they are capable of doing. It doesn't mean that they are doing the right thing. Sometimes, they said the last time when I was telling them, say, listen, let's listen to Ghanaians what they are saying. So the Canadian Japan buy the papa will buy the delegates didn't listen, although that time they were suppressed and intimidation. Now I don't understand why Onipa intimate bold and using a conscience, but listen to some individuals. They have rather failed the system, and they still believe in them. And no nama who fear delegates. Say, Obi, now when say we are saying the truth doesn't help. It is only falsehood that spreads like wildfire. And some papa no makaka Obi pa onko di matemo. Enko ditro. Ubon said they will buy into it. But then what response from Attah-Kyea and Kofo and the man just say Ghanaians are awakening and enlightened. They are not going to stick to that propaganda anyway. So the delegates need although we are sophisticated, still money can influence them. But we know not. But I know this time, almost 10, 11 months, what NDC has taken us through now. I know this time. Pressure now on the mouth. Who say, resilient. They are not afraid to jubilate. First now boys obiati ho din because osuro nyane nyonko e ko report no. The threat is still there. Just say you throw a threatin. Now Gabi e frame gifty. No frame say enko for frame e threatin no. Adaya na onya akukudo bisa about say what do you want from me? You now Toshi, you see what we are going to do to what's more wrong number. More wrong number. Because now Toshi is standing up to them, no. And I'll say, I'm quoting Gifty. Also more afraid in a Muslim name. Threatening some Bekum na Toshi. Yeah, the guy told me to also report to my guy back. These kind of things, it doesn't help. Even members of parliament. I'm going to release a video next Monday for you.
This Monday?
Yeah, this Monday, for you to see a member of parliament inciting his tribe against me. I didn't even know tribe or no war. Also, I'm in our parliament. We serve on the same committee. Na me mpe kukumba fuasem. A serious politics. Need you. I'll release the video. First time I bonidini. Need you. I have his video inciting cucumbers against me. I didn't even know so a cucumber. That is bad. Politics are alien. But I've been calm. So they say, I just ignore them. Attah-Kyea, can I respond or no? Why I'm not going to respond to Attah-Kyea? I say, even President Akufo-Addo Kura Odidi Natem Echireme or Heathrow Airport say he is not fit to be president. Heathrow Airport. And that time Akufo-Addo won. Intina mwa say when ya kukudro na FAD Akufo-Addo here the minister Okoje. Yeah. But by this time first me kwaya and me first waka no ono a wo hye dem a na the filthy words ono say me call World Bank UN na nsema meka the filthy words he used to describe Akufo-Addo chira me London Heathrow Airport and he said ono kura woni ni free kuro baako otumi didi na tam eye we amedia odidi matema me I'm nobody and I'm not going to respond but onkai so or conscience onkai asemwa o kachire mo Heathrow Airport madam is so nasty about Akufo-Addo. I've never said me buy and I'm be kachire Akufo-Addo. You never have made him a minister. But I didn't say anything. And I'm not responding to anybody. Or I'm just staying focused. What do I say? I'm staying focused. Where the detraction? One person here now can be now only message. In the Canada, Japan, on your presidential material, when you say, Sabre, I mean, Kasei, may respond. All of my exposed room. Almost inefficiencies because they were waiting for Canada, Japan. Almost meet you and say, "A baby dimatem, and my book for nam respond no more use no." And then they don't have a message. They are not telling Ghanaians what they can do or the delegates what they can do. And you know, my sister, I have a vision, I have a dream for Ghana. And if I'm given opportunity, speed up me the Ghana for the core development, you have no idea. Only Benin, the president, or the woman you pay and I see any so cotton and tourism, and go and see what this man is doing. And then, Mamano a year Afro Future, Christmas 28, 29, 30th. This time, the president himself, Benin, tourism tino. On one kasa what tria. I'm at the same day no yeah Ghana the no more Benin. What do you say? Rwanda president of Value Tourism say he invites my son and his team to invite artists to go and play in Rwanda. He's done that in South Africa, Botswana. And so I had to be almost threatening to Mbeja because Omi Yakura, Omi Nyamfaso, no Musaboka. I'm saying I had a mamu dintino, Odi Mukrum, Monfani says a Monya international recognition countries no FF from Moni. Inti Munkweni. Inti Takradi and our Western region. Tourism. Agro-processing. This is the way to revive Western region. And by moving GMPC, MPA, Energy Commission, bust the ministry itself to Western region, you see workers in Abeba high. Now, real estate, guys, ever start here, Sidan, plumbers, carpenters, masons, arc welders, steel benders, tilers, painters, you see the city begins to pick. Because Takradi, Monday to Friday afternoon, the city is dead, except market area. No, you see a bit of vibrancy from Friday area to Sunday area. Vibrancy, no, a year.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not only Western region, the whole Ghana, Accra. The rest of the cities, capitals, Ukwa, and we're dead till weekend. I don't need a free Krobodumasi neighbor. Heavy traffic, Ewo Krobodumasi. Okosha, a year, funerals, na protraso, na blacks, na that is not development. Now, if he say, oh, a Juma and a Friday, you will be a my sister, a young one. Kumasi the same, Opa weekend be. Ko airport na hwade obi odimrika ko Kumasi bia no ayi by Sunday area no man start free ho opa ko Monday na ko hwade. So I'm going to move ministry, lands and forestry and works and housing to Ashanti region. I'll move Minister of Agric to Northern region, Tamale. I'll move Minister of Education to East Central region. Trade and Industry, Eastern region. Environment, Science and Technology, Bono, Sunyane. To spread out into both activities in Kakra Air Kosono begins to build the regions, regional capital. And yes, sir, everything is concentrated in Accra. Traffic all over. And I was talking to one lady, Osoti, McCarthy Hill. Upon Juma, it takes her 2 hours. And we say 2 things to solve the problem. 2, either we use ferry or sky trains. We have to challenge ourselves.
Okay. Aspirants on this particular road, the Yerikwe. So, what makes you stand out from the rest?
Yeah, because of my unique ideas. The pragmatic, brofo, IMF, World Bank. You speak English, and at the end of the day, you go to World Bank to borrow for your survival. I'm not going to World Bank to borrow. Hey, Mami Baku Takwa. Takwa. Ushe Nadia Waya. Or the tiger nuts. Yeah, or the rice afrem. It is a Tom Brown. So sweet. Yeah. This is what we have to promote. Other candidates, they are not talking about it. You talk about the guitar. When you don't have the basics right, people don't have jobs. In the go to 2 ya person your man. Ghana for your niati, your peguma. Don't go and sit in your 4 corners in your room, concoct stories and come to your own Montreal media brochura Ghana. Mo catch that want me and yet. A brochura of the Baba Ghana and unemployment rate. I is so high, say, and kola eco pesoja, Oti answer Oba Woo. We, and me a brochura of the Baba Ghana. An economist, I will buy ya. Ghanaians voted for you for MPP because of your economic ideas that you proposed and propounded. Only you campaign, you never spoke about the economy. Only digita. Now, me now what dumping what digita say. Oko no ko tunu banchi. Now what turn banchi no ntimi amfa bi anton na mo a o se kwame o manu mu ayedeni. Digita what you say. I am not against digital, but any priority. We have to get the basics right. Then at the digital so affirm. What do you say?
Yeah.
Indeed, that makes me stand out. The pragmatic approach. And my symbol are now emblem, any PhD. Patriotism, honesty, and discipline. And you should solve Ghana problems.
Yeah, she say yami adum ye kwenim ye do bibia ye do ye beko akwe could do the elections itself. Now then you get the flag bearership and then you get into that position.
Oh,
what impact?
Ghana anybody. As I speak, me what say my 14. What in also build the ships in the count Indian in the count. I've lined up 14 billionaires.
14.
Yes. Magiasa say wo at the domain 30,000 acres. Ye be ethanol any corn oil. Magiasa say ewo adakuru 30,000 acres. Ye be ethanol with cassava and starch. Magiasa say ewo at the domain sege 56,300 acres. Ye be cherry tomatoes and potatoes.
So can we say that means that all these areas now they're main to get in that you are looking at what's oil good for that areas, that particular place. So
also in economics, also you have comparative and competitive advantage.
Yeah.
So you use that too. Now, water region has both competitive and comparative advantage. One, because of the nature of the land. Two, proximity to market. They are closer to Accra and Tema Port and airport itself. When you pitch businesses with the investors now, the first thing they ask is what's the distance from here to the port. When you say water region 1 hour 45 minutes, max 2 hours. Northern region 12 to 14 hours. They opt for water region first. What do you say? So as a private man, I may pay investors, higher partners, you know. I should also go by what they say. Into most of the projects, you know, Sege Accra Plains and Adidomi and Adakuru air water region because of proximity. So in the north has a vast land that can be developed, but it should take government initiatives. Now you build a Tamale port, you know, for cargo. I be exported by air to European market within 5.5 hours. Utu Tamale 11 p.m. Latest by 4:30. Now more discharging your man into the market. Ti anopa. Ombe beer shop no. Vegetables, fruits, BBI fresh. So what you say?
Okay, can we say that then the Kennedy Agyapong that we know is looking for a job creation and self-sufficiency?
Yeah. I don't see why Ghana, which everything I've shown you here, except the women are almost making effort. Everything we import. Whilst we have the raw materials here. Okay? I don't understand. Emma, Omuye 16. About 10 of them called top Ivy League schools. Any salaries I feel so guilty as a politician. Obi a year juma 6 years otifie onya juma. Abra me mano omu school no na company eni omu negotiate or university wo. Salaries e de be mawo. That is what I want to introduce to Ghana. We are going to create employment by bringing all these industries here. And yes, Ghana, the future of the youth is bleak. As it is now, they are bleak. They have no hope. So they should remember, delegates say, Kennedy Agyapong is a symbol of hope to Ghana. Now, a bit more, these delegates are taking bold decision to vote for me. And you see what will happen. Mrs. Speed in terms of development here. Madam, we are not going to wait for you if you drag your feet. Yeah, we got to move. As a nation, we have to change our mindset. Your mindset in the Kunya. I'm going to inculcate discipline, honesty, and patriotism into Ghanaians' mind. And that is the way to move this country. Nefi investors see Edomuba. Right? You still have a lot of oil and a Voltarian basin. Afram Plains, Eastern region. We have to explore all of them. And this time, I assure you, and yet 10% royalties. No other country has a corporate tax at 35%, and they've never declared profit. And what tax? And you know, minimum 35%. And yes, I'm in Casa City. Because more Western region, Chirami, and the other pass it to oil. Our Western region. Chirami, and the power nature said Ghana gas in Western region. Nothing. Because negotiations no we are there are horrible. And now ultra out E&I, you know. What benefit do we get from that? Now, we believe in international communities. They seek their interests. The most expensive gas in the world every year now. I'm telling you, I've been a board member, a board chairman for Ghana Gas, so I know. Well, maybe international world is going to have big problems in it because Ghana first.
The vision, it's because of the delegates. It comes just a month away.
Right.
What do you have to tell them? Your last words.
Yeah, me catch the delegates and say, Mr. Omwa, Omunya Gidi Omo, na in some no makanyina. Omon believe we say me ba meeting ya. Na my be pen because me tea. Me president, and so at least me was 7,350 workers me two omuka. We busumi aso. But one a message eba obi agenda dey. Na me ordinary member of parliament and I businessman could have this number of employees. So if I'm given the opportunity, now there are no Kenyan delegates, Muntio, and your police, immigration, and fire services. I'm bringing investors to create businesses, and a private business. And yes, NDC about you were free, MPP about you were free. Most of them bear and because right, 40 we have a way. Only social media. Maybe our farmers are using this. This is produced by my company. Another one, wait, water bottles, baby, produced by my company. Container packs, produced by my company. I think, wait, and my woman, wa omunko school da crown, obi to me 1,200. The man, free lunch, free transport, bus go for Wumuba, and you 6, that's how you go back after taxes. On 1,200, a beach 2,000, a beach 2,500, a beach 4,000. Technical students, no, HND for electrical and mechanical for after taxes 9,000. 9,000 HND students. Yes, you are surprised. 9,000 cities. Well, CEO Nejina, Bisanola, Hongan, Omiko Anameka 1,000, 2,000, I say, Oba me de one of Papa, but 1,002 here, beginners know, they say, also a far, in part 28 account because Christmas demand na eba womusun to a far another 28 account. It was for
very good.
And 1,002 no. Uche woman, because not mommy be India for no, because to free India new. Now on money 300 Ghana cedis a month. Why are you 17 years? How? Then one was say India for no more treaty on the Omonka. Ghana Nyanka. Yabe from and yet but the pictures. To make catch your delegates, they say Mesrem, Omunya Gidie. Now this time around. And yes, he can go and a bit in ama Odachi assessor. The we are saying any pebia what you say when you yam anywhere Juma way. And tis all when Munyam will fear Osma Bao Beko, Union Munyam will fear Osma Bakra Uncle. Into jobs. The delegates in your regime says, Omutuma Kennedy Agyapong, there will be development in this country. I have confidence. Me di chatwo. If free was a coupon and a back takwa. And I will say yes, a leader can make a difference. You know why? Yeah, but you drew baby, and a police for the middle of the road and stop away. Tiabisa and so heavy trucks be bang. And the young train now is slow down near me. It's now about 30 minutes. My sister on my cross. Burkina, boy, no president, you know. And a leader no and a wakra thermal plants what be you water crowd so we a landlock what be you takra de and a omode ko Burkina any a police for no kasan also from takra de to wasekro poni takwa mfimfio na omode 6 weeks and o chams omode fa wasekro pon baby ani afa ahafo akosi tachiman Tamale edi akopaga chana paga asano makroso. The young man is determined to have his own power. Because we talk power free Ghana. Or say I'm going to buy my own. And he's bought thermal plants.
I've seen it already.
He's bought thermal plants.
I've seen everything already.
I don't know. Edeko, and then a leader with a vision. That is all I'm talking about. Benin, Okasa, or the tourism and cotton. Cotton, 3 years, when you have $4 billion revenue. This year, first 6 months, we declare a profit of $670 million. Yes, from cotton. Benin,
one.
Yes, our population is 9 million. And here 33.6. Now, you cocoa 100 years, you need 100 million. Slowly shoot to the Esimono, a friend copper be 100 million or World Bank. That is the problem we are facing. When I'm a car, I criticizing the Babintino, young Pewasamda, Nefomu Kwasi, but near Mammy in Kurashani say, or say any leader who is not criticized by some of his people means he's not doing something right.
Okay. All right.
The delegates, Kennedy Agyapong, Kennedy Agyapong, Kennedy Agyapong. Number one, 31st January 2026. But victory will be ours.
All right. Abusia, inti Honorable Ken Ohene Agyapong and our Kano. K-Lover Media Lovers TV Africa. Thanks for watching.